by dog a, PK dot is equal to girls by dog a and PK dot is equal to minus girls by dog a. And what is H? H is summation of K, PK, QK dot minus L, where L is equal to T minus B rectangle. And this is another equation. We want to know this equation also. While doing the problems or applications, you want to know the Hamiltonian, what is the equation of Hamiltonian and the two Hamiltonian equations. And the other one is Hamilton is a function of you have studied. What is the Hamilton is a function of UK, PK and tan. And rectangle is a function of
Q
that's
dot
for understanding only, like we already studied QK dot
T.
and tan. Okay. So the other equation is, what is the equation of PK? What is the equation of PK?
Dou L by dou QK dot
Dou L by dou
QK
QK
dot
dot. So these are the basic equations. These are the basic equations one has to know before moving into the applications of Hamilton's equation. So till this part, everything should be clear. So applications I am explaining this. So what is Hamilton's equation? Equation of motion, also known as canonical equations, are a set of first order differential equations. So these two are first order differential equations. But Lagrangian was second order differential equation that we already studied. That describes the evaluation of the physical system in phase space using generalized coordinates. Okay, so these are the equations I already wrote here. And in this equation, what is QK, what is PK, that all is studied already. Here I have to say, I will be saying that QK is the generalized coordinate and PK is the generalized momentum. So that also one should know. So the next is applications. Four applications I will be explaining. The four are single pendulum, charge particle moving in an electromagnetic field, compound pendulum, and harmonic oscillator. So as the first part I will be explaining single pendulum and compound pendulum. And as the second part, charge moving in an charge particle moving in an EM field and also harmonic oscillator. So first time taking the example single pendulum. So, for every application, there is a common step. First, what we want to find? Lagrangian. Simple pendulum Lagrangian, we already know how to find the Lagrangian of simple pendulum. And the second step is to find Hamiltonian. Using this equation, x is equal to this equation. For that, first we want to find p. So, the general step is, first we want to find the Lagrangian of the simple pendulum and then find p, and then by substituting find x, and after that we will be finding these two equations, Hamilton's equation. Okay. And for simple pendulum, the first step will be like, first we want to find, like write the Hamiltonian for simple pendulum and reduce its equation of motion by using the Hamiltonian equation. Okay. So we will be moving into simple pendulum. For simple pendulum, I'm just drawing the simple pendulum. So this is the mass m, this is s, this is we are taking this as O, C, A, and this as E. And from here, we will be getting kinetic energy, potential energy, and Lagrangian we already studied. But I am writing kinetic energy here. Kinetic energy is half m L square into r square. Right? You already know that. And V is mgl into 1 minus cos theta. So what will be L? L is equal to T minus, that is
half
half m L square theta dot square minus mgl into 1 minus cos theta. Okay. So what is the next step? So everyone know, right? With the step Lagrangian, we already dot L by dot theta dot.
dot
So what will be dot L by dot theta dot?
ml square theta dot
Half m L square
2
theta dot m L square
theta
theta dot. This is p theta. So next we want to find Hamiton. So x is equal to p theta theta dot p theta theta dot minus L. Okay. So p theta is
ml square theta
L square theta dot into theta dot minus L is half m L square theta dot square plus minus of minus will become plus and here into 1 minus cos theta. So this will become half m L square theta dot square plus and here into 1 minus cos theta. This is x. So till now every system is clear, right? And the next is we want to convert this into p in terms of p theta. Because the next step we are doing is we are finding this Hamilton's equation. The Hamilton's equation is terms of p we want to convert this further. So we know that p theta is equal to m square theta. From here theta will be
p theta by ml square
theta will be p theta by
ml square
ml square. Okay, let's substitute this into this equation. So x is equal to half m L square p theta by m L square the whole square, right? Plus mg is into 1 minus cos theta. Okay, so the next step is half m L square p theta square by m square L raised to 4 plus mg into
1 minus
1
cos
minus cos theta. Okay. So here this m and m will cancel, L square and L raised to 4 will cancel. So what will be x? What will be the equation of x? X is equal to half,
minus
that is p theta square by 2m p theta square by 2 into L square, right? P theta square by 2m L square. X square cut. So it will be S square plus p theta square by 2m into L square plus
mg
and b is into 1 minus cos theta. So what is the next step we want to do? Next we want to find the Hamilton's equation. So p theta dot is equal to minus dot h by dot theta. Okay. So here minus dot h by dot theta. What is it? Minus of in terms of theta we are differentiating, right? Theta. So minus of this will be mgl into mgl minus mgl cos theta. Okay. So differentiating we will get
mgl sin theta
minus of
minus mgl sin theta
mgl sin theta. Because 1 minus will be here and the derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So that will become plus and 1 minus will be there. So p theta dot is equal to minus mgl sin theta. And then this now is clear, right? Okay. So the next step is to find uk dot. Uk dot is theta dot. What is the equation of theta dot?
dot
Dot by
dot p theta
dot
P theta.
P theta. So what will be here? Half into P theta square to P theta by
MS
half
square.
ms square. Half ms square. P theta. Okay, right. Then P theta by ms square. Okay, P theta by ms square is what we are getting theta. So these are the two equations. What is P theta dot? P theta dot is equal to
Minus.
mgn sin theta minus mgn sin theta and theta dot is equal to P theta by
MS.
mx square. So these are the two equations. Next we want to find the equation of motion. So for that what we are doing is d by dt of P theta is P theta dot. That we already right. D by dt of P theta is equal to d by dt of what was P theta? P theta was ml square that we did earlier. At the second step we find P theta. Okay, from there we got P theta is equal to ml square theta. So we are repeating these two. And from here we got P theta dot is equal to minus mg into sin theta. Okay, so ml square theta double dot is equal to minus mg into sin theta. Okay, so L and L cancel, M and L cancel, theta double dot. L theta double dot is equal to L theta double dot is equal to minus d into sin theta, and theta double dot is equal to minus d by a into sin theta. Theta double dot is equal to minus d by a into sin theta. So this is the equation of motion for single vector. And if theta is very very small, then sin theta is almost equal to theta. Then we can write theta dot is equal to minus d by a into theta. If theta is very very small. Okay. So this is the equation. We are taking that into LHS. Theta double dot plus d by a into theta is equal to 0. Theta double dot plus d by a into theta is equal to 0. For small theta, this is for small theta. Okay, so this is the equation of motion for simple vector. I think you all got how this equation of motion came up. I many steps in this simple vector. The next we are moving to compound vector. So the second part is, as I mentioned, compound vector. So for compound vector also, the general set is finding identity, electrochemistry, Lagrangian, Hamiton. That we are only here doing. So first finding identity is equal to half I omega square, where omega is equal to theta. Theta dot, that is half I omega is equal to theta dot. Half I theta dot square. Okay. So and this is the time energy. And the next we want to find potential energy. Potential energy is equal to V is equal to mg into AC. What is it? This is AC. So how can we find AC? mg into OA minus OC. That will give AC. So mg into that is L minus L cos theta. L minus L cos theta. So mg L into 1 minus cos theta. This is our potential V. So Lagrangian L will be E minus V. That is
theta.
This is p theta. Okay. Next we want to find Hamiton. H is equal to p theta theta dot minus n. So p theta is
M
n into
K square
a
plus L
square plus
square.
l square into theta dot minus l is m k square plus l square theta dot square minus not minus so minus will be plus m into 1 minus cos theta. So from here we get half m k square plus l square theta dot square plus m into 1 minus cos theta. So this is the standard term. Next we want to find convert this theta. Okay. Theta is equal to m into k square plus l square into theta dot. From here what will be theta dot?
P theta by
P theta by m into
K square
k
plus L
square
square.
plus l square. Okay, so substituting with that equation, so we will get h is equal to half m k square plus l square p theta by m
K square plus L square.
k square plus l square the whole square plus m into 1 minus cos theta. So h is equal to
Half
m
P theta square
into k square plus l square p theta the whole square by m square into
K
k
square
square
plus
plus l square
L square.
whole square plus m into 1 minus cos theta. Here also m and n will cancel.
K
Then
square plus L square.
this also will cancel. Okay. So Hamiton will be
Half P theta square by M into K square plus L square.
what will we get?
Half P theta
P theta square by
M into K square plus L square.
p theta square by 2 m into k square plus l square. Okay. P theta square by plus m here
Plus MGA cos theta.
This is the Hamiton. So next we want to find the Hamiltonian equations.
QK
What
dot
are the equations?
QK dot
QK dot is equal to dot by dot PK. Here it is theta dot is equal to dot by dot P theta. So theta dot will be equal to 2 P theta by
2M
2m into k square plus l square. That will be equal to p theta by m into k square plus l square. Okay? So this is the first equation. And the second equation is pk dot is equal to minus dot by dot qk. So p theta dot is equal to minus dot by dot theta. So p theta dot is equal to minus of dot by dot theta. Okay.
sin theta
what we did in like
minus minus here sin
simple
theta.
method, things like that. This I think, right? P theta is equal to minus n into sin theta. Okay, so we got the equations theta dot and P theta dot. And as we did it, simple method, we want to like P theta is equal to d by dt of P theta dot is equal to d by dt of P theta. That will be equal to what we got here is minus n into sin theta. And this is equivalent to the curve that we find earlier. Okay, so m into m a square plus l square into theta double dot is equal to minus mj into sin theta. Okay, so here am I going to cancel? Um, so a square plus or this theta double dot we can find. Theta double dot is equal to minus dl sin theta by a square plus n square. This is theta double dot or theta double dot plus dl by a square plus n square into sin theta is equal to 0. Okay. This is the equation of motion for a compound pendulum. And as we did in single pendulum, for small oscillations, how it will be seen. That also we want to find. Like for small oscillations, if theta is very small, sin theta is almost equal to theta. So theta double dot plus dl into a square plus n square into theta is equal to 0. Okay. So in that way it will be easy. And here dl by a square plus n square. What is that? Here the a square plus n square omega. Dl by a square plus n square is omega. So we are substituting here. Omega square is dl by a square plus n square. So theta double dot plus omega square theta is equal to theta double dot plus omega square theta is equal to 0. And we know d is equal to 2 by root a square plus n square n by n into 0. Okay, from there, here also we can stop. That d is equal to 2 by root L by 2. So here we know that since omega square is equal to g, dl by root dl by k square plus l square, what will be omega root of dl by in that way we are using here d is equal to 2 by omega. So the value of omega is there. Okay, and here we get 2 by root I by